Who jizzed on the TV?
I don't know. Why? Like, I can understand the champagne I can understand the champagne that is up on the glass there.
Yeah.
That's from the World Test Championship. How much
does so much
how's
fluid get on the TV?
I'm pretty sure that's within the last couple of weeks as well, that fluid.
Because it's not like the Chiefs won or anything.
I know. Correct. Correct, Matt Heath. Thanks for reminding me. Hey, Matt Heath, we've been dying to get you in here because we want to talk about the Horn Dog.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys follow Max Verstappen's plane? Because you can track it.
No, I don't follow his
Well,
plane.
you can track his plane, and he landed in Sardinia recently, right? Mm-hmm. He was there on the ground for 5.5 hours, his plane.
Sardinia is Italy, isn't it?
Yes, but whose luxury yacht was currently in the harbour at Sardinia?
Jeffrey Epstein.
No.
If you say Toto Wolff.
Toto Wolff.
Yeah.
So why would Max Verstappen fly his jet? Well, he doesn't fly it, but be flown in his jet to Sardinia. Just, and is it a coincidence that Toto Wolff just happened to be pulling in his yacht around the same time?
I think it's a coincidence. I definitely think it's I love how you're tracking Max Verstappen's plane.
Yeah, you can track it.
Oh, that's funny.
I just think it's funny because it's interesting who jumps on planes with each other, because Lando Norris normally travels on Max's private jet.
Yeah.
But some of them don't. Some of them fly EasyJet, like some of the younger guys. And so if you can get invited onto like Lewis Hamilton's private jet or Max Verstappen's private jet after a race, it's pretty cool.
Wonder what you have to do. What do you have to do to get the invite though? Do you just have to in practice, do you let them draft behind you and let them go?
Well, who was it? I'm trying to think about who it was. One of the rookies, can't remember, was saying that he was just talking to Lewis Hamilton after the race, and Lewis was like, "Oh, how are you getting?
How you home?
Getting home?" And he was like, "Oh, flying on a
British Airways
somewhere." And he was like, "Oh, just come on my jet." But because George Russell's so cheap that he flies commercial.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Because he doesn't like to spend his money.
I can't imagine because George Russell and Verstappen getting on that well.
No, I don't think
they're very different humans.
Yeah, no, do they hate each other, or it depends if you look at the whole thing through the Drive to Survive lens. I think actually what it's more like is just 20 young dudes that actually, they get on pretty well. They get pretty full on in the race, but it's like any sort of sporting thing afterwards, they're probably fine.
So are Mercedes making a play at Max? Do you think that's the thing that is happening?
It's just been, no one's denying anything, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And, I guess the general understanding of it is that they got rid of the Horn Dog to try and keep Max. Because Joss hates him.
Yeah, because his ultimatum was, it's my son or it's you.
Yeah. Yeah, and Max really just wants to drive.
Yeah.
And his dad's doing all that in helmet. But apparently, it was a lot to do with just the stock price, someone buying 2% of the stock, that just meant that basically the power went away from Horn Dog. And as soon as that happened, he was gone. The people, because, the Red Bull's half owned out of Austria and half owned out of Thailand, right? Yeah. And so it depends whether you are, the Horn Dog had a lot of power in Asia, but not much power in Europe.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
So the power struggle of the wider drinks company moved away from, moved more towards Europe, and as a result, Horn Dog gone.
I imagine he would also be replacing George Russell right out of the two. I would have thought that Toto would have been quite keen to keep Kimi.
Yeah, he's been grooming Kimi to come through.
Watch that doco actually on Netflix. It's quite a good one. It's a bit of Mercedes propaganda, but it was produced by Toto Wolff and talks about how he found Kimi. Loves Kimi.
He loves
Kimi. Kimi's got a crazy
George
father.
George has been pretty good to him, but you don't want to be the strap-on's teammate.
Oh, fuck
because you
that,
just
man.
look shit, because they make the car, only he can drive the car, so the car gets made for just the greatest ever Formula One driver. Yeah. And no matter who you are, because he's got the 7th best car and he's 3rd in the Drivers' Championship, you know.
Hey, have you heard about Audi's coming in next year?
Yeah.
Just to replace a team, but there's a whole new team coming in, the Cadillac team.
Yeah.
Have you heard much about this Cadillac
Yeah, I've watched a bit about it. It's got the backing of Keanu Reeves. He's currently shooting a documentary on it. He loves it. John Wick's all in.
That's scucky.
Bottas. Hopefully Bottas gets one of the seats.
Apparently they're talking to Mick Schumacher, Bottas, Sergio Perez.
Yeah, don't get Mick Schumacher. No. It's fucking terrible. But
but look,
you got to get Bottas. I love Bottas.
Michael Andretti, the legendary American race driver, is behind it. How much does he look like Fat Brown?
He
just at first glance.
I would assume that was Fat Brown.
Yeah. No, that's Michael Andretti.
Yeah.
So there's going to be like a...
There's going to be a Fat Brown. Fat Brown will be pissed off. If he turns up in a papaya shirt,
hang on,
there'll be a fight.
This is my thing, mate. I'm the one who sits here on a bar stool with my gut hanging over my belt.
Acting like Michael Scott from The Office.
So apparently Cadillac, they're going to be they're test driving their new car at Silverstone in a couple of weeks. It's a good
time to come in because you don't have, you look at since the last major regulation change, 2014, you've had the likes of Mercedes just working that hard. So if you come in now, at least all the teams are starting with the new crazy new 50-50 hybrid regulation situation.
So they've hired over 300 people. They're spending $60 million US a month on salaries and R&D. And
it's going to take a long time for them to get up to speed, right?
Yeah.
But literally, but at least they're not coming in with, because it's quite possible that everyone shits the bed with these new engines, right?
It's not Skoda. It's not Skoda coming in.
Yeah.
Can I ask a dumb question? Does this mean there's now going to be 22 cars on the grid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And they've got to pay a massive fee to get in as well.
Yeah.
It's billions of dollars to get in. And then that gets split amongst all the teams as well.
But they're like, the cars are quite a bit smaller next year. So I don't know if that makes a difference. I mean, the idea is that they might be able to pass in Monaco, but unlikely.
Unlikely. Because what's up this weekend? What's the next race? Is
Belgium.
Belgium.
Yeah.
How come the Belgians have got a Grand Prix? It doesn't seem like the kind of place you should go.
Yeah.
For a Formula One.
I know everyone talks about this, but with these new 50-50 hybrid situations and the biofuels and shit, it's like, come on. Hundreds and hundreds of trucks are currently, on the road.
Yeah.
And planes and just talking about the private jets and stuff. And they go, no, for sustainability. It's not the fucking cars that are burning through the carbon footprint, a bit of fucking gas. So you need to make them hybrids. Ooh, they're 50-50 hybrids, are they? You have two teams that travel in advance to the other with thousands and thousands of containers of shit for the next Grand Prix while you're at the current one.
But the 20 cars on the grid.
They're going everywhere. And they don't do it in an orderly fashion across the world.
Yeah. So out of everything, the cars run on the least amount of fuel.
Yeah.
Compared to how everything else has to get there.
Yeah. I mean, Toto Wolff, just spending billions of, all that money to, develop a hybrid car. Ooh. Well, he's still got a private jet, Is
that a hybrid? Is that a hybrid plug-in, that jet?
And it's classic greenwashing, isn't it? It's the perception.
Yeah.
It's the perception, and people will say, look, well, they develop new technologies, and new technologies get developed in the cauldron of F1, and they may be moved on to someone's punishing RAV4 or something. I don't know, but I call bollocks on that. I reckon just go back to V10s.
Go back to the invisible fuel, when there was a fire, no one could see the fire, and they were running around like
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, running around like Ricky Bobby. That was like psycho.
How cool was F1 when they used to refuel?
Oh yeah,
they came in with a big.
Yeah, and then every now and then they drive off with it in it.
Yeah,
like you see the odd boomer do.
Because now you can just sort of fuck up and not get the front left tire on or something and blow out into a 4.5 second pit stop. Back then you could just be spraying. Burning fuel everywhere if you fucked it up.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. We've got quite a bit to get through. Big weekend of sport, Matt Heath. Huge weekend in Massey. Rugby, league, cricket. So we'll get into it live from the Export Beer Garden Studios.
Started yet?
No. I don't know. This is the Agenda Podcast, Monday the 14th of July.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
So the ABs smashed the French in Wellington, mainly in that first 40 minutes. But the real story of the night at Shed 22 in Wellington was this.
I've got a question for you here, Lee, coming through on 3236. Someone clearly on the bucky bongs. Why can't you put steel inside the microwave when the microwave is made of steel? Our microwave is actually made of plastic.
Yeah, it's a very good question. You can put Steele in some microwaves, can't you? No?
No, I don't think you can. And down the sideline goes Cam Royds, and Cam Royds will score! What the hell happened there? It was a move off the front of the line out, and Cam Royds opens the scoring for the All Blacks. It's 8-0.
So
that's a great question. Is that because the power unit, what is it? It's actually called a magnetron, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that because it blasts straight down onto the glass plate?
Is it true?
And so it's not, and the microwaves don't actually bounce around.
Well, I cooked plenty of stuff because I remember smashing the glass plate in my flat, and we just carried on cooking in there.
It was a mistake, wasn't it, the invention of the microwave? Is that right? I heard allegations they were trying to make the light bulb or something.
Yeah, they were trying to make something else, weren't they? But I used to have a flatmate that used to light his cigarettes by putting two knives together and putting the cigarette in the middle of it. And then that's how we light it.
Such an elaborate way of...
Yeah.
Buy a lighter, brother.
It would start sparking. It's like a pack of fucking matches costs about 10 cents. Meanwhile, he's just strewing the magnetron. That's a great question.
Yeah, it is a great question. But the other thing I didn't quite realise, there was a lot going on down in Wellington. Yeah. We had, quite a few hundred people at Shed 22. And the TAB kindly gave us some money to put on the first try scorer. Yeah. And if it comes in, to give it away to the punters.
Anyone put it on Camroids?
Yeah. I put $500 on Camroids.
Shit!
$5,500 suddenly appeared in our account. And Joe Jury's like, trying to get my attention. I'm like, what? And he's piled it up. I'm like, shit, that's right. I put it on Cam Roygard. Anyway.
How much? 5,000.
So Toby at Shed 22.
What?
$5,500. So Toby from Shed 22, who was just a great New Zealander who came along to watch the footy with us, walked away with $5,500.
How good.
So we're going to do it again this weekend. Hopefully we can repeat that at Roaming Giant in Hamilton. Still room available. If there's not, just roll up. So that's true.
Yeah,
there's
no,
room.
for sure,
I mean, tables might be booked out, but you can lean on the bar.
Yeah.
And we're going to do that again with another first try and then give it away. But yeah, the TAB were there. Carl and the TAB team were there, and they were going to give us 1,000, and they said, that's probably a bit too much. We'll give you 500. They would give us 1,000. We would have had 10 grand to give away.
Oh my God.
So that's that was
good. It was a good night for Toby. There was a little bit of controversy because basically everyone wrote their names and their account numbers and put them into a hat, and I just drew out a hat.
Yeah.
But they said they just needed to put their name and the account number, but they were putting their username, like Smelly Fanny 69.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't. So one of them I couldn't quite read properly, and it was like.
I was going to ask if we are going to bring this up. Yeah.
But he didn't make himself known. And then obviously, when you have a raffle at a fundraiser, and if people don't get up in the first 10 seconds, the chant redraw starts coming out.
Yeah.
Because basically every other person in the room wants you to redraw it.
Yeah.
And we did.
And then there
was a bit of litigation. But we gave it to Toby in the end, because if you want to come up.
Yeah, he may or may not have said, hey, that could be me, because he didn't understand if it was him or not. And then I'm pretty sure that the phrase fuck off was yelled at him by a man with a microphone, and then we just redrew it, and then someone won $5,500. Toby, who arrived with his father, by the way, did not leave with his father.
Yeah.
He left with a hell of a lot.
He was having a great night.
Holy shit.
Anyway, we do it again.
I've never heard that expression before. He arrived with his father, didn't leave with his father. He arrived with his girlfriend, didn't leave with his girlfriend.
He didn't.
He didn't. Leave with his girlfriend.
Toby left with a couple of girlfriends.
Just shows, $5,500.
That makes all the difference.
All the difference. But big thanks to Cam Roygard and that line out move. And I think it was fairly predictable. They were going to.
Speaking of moves, can someone explain what the Saffers are up to
with
that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Rassie.
Rassie's gone full Rassie.
Yeah.
So first of all,
can someone explain what's the advantage? Because you just really got such a hard on for a scrum.
Yes,
he loves a penalty. I think he just loves a penalty, doesn't he?
No. Well, the thing is that kickoff. So they kick it short,
and then they purposely
did it so they could start the game with a scrum.
With a scrum, yeah.
Even though that's not their put in, it's just like a big dick thing saying we prefer to scrum.
And then they lost. They got penalised and lost it anyway, didn't they? On the scrum. I think that was just the ref going fuck you.
Yeah.
And then the line out lifting in the back of the line and the back of the back line.
So was that just to create a maul, was it, I assume, again to win a penalty?
I don't know, but...
Yeah, because... No, let's look at this.
Can you attack the man in the air if he's been lifted by his teammates?
So the halfback, as per, spun it out to the right.
Yeah.
And then what?
They lifted a lock.
A lock got lifted?
And then they formed a maul in the middle of the back line. It was so Rassie.
And they scored a try off it as well.
Did they? Yeah.
So
I
two
thought
phases after that, they scored a
That
try.
move was cool. Like
It was kind of cool,
but
wasn't
just,
it? Yeah.
just purposely initiating a scrum right at the start of the game. I cannot get behind that.
This is my game, and you're playing
cannot
it.
get behind a scrum that you don't even get the feed for to start a game.
He's gone full.
But you know, lifting members of the back line, I love that.
It wasn't even members of the back line. It was the forward pack.
Yeah,
out
I mean,
there.
but you know what I'm saying. And then
I know. That's so. It's like looking at that. I thought it was on a loop or something with the line out because I saw it.
Yeah.
Had the line out. And
Yeah.
then moved across, and then another line out.
Yeah,
and
that's
was
what
like-
I mean, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck's going on?
it was fucking confusing, but it was kind of cool. I wonder if the South Africans should be trying to be that interesting though, because if they're going to beat the All Blacks,
It goes against every single
yeah,
fibre.
if they're going to
being.
beat the All Blacks, they need to suck the absolute life out of the game
10-man
and
rugby.
trying to inject some kind of excitement into it.
It's not them.
That's not them.
That's not them.
It's not.
Everyone's looking forward to that now.
Even if it's the excitement of enforcing a scrum at the start of the game.
That Eden Park game is going to be an absolute cracker, isn't it?
Yeah.
That first game against South Africa, because they go Auckland, then down to Wellington. Everyone's forgotten the French now. We've beat it with 2-0. We've won the series. It's now all about
Yeah.
South Africa.
I mean, does that
in
mean
August.
anything to sort of be a bit shit against the French and Dunedin, even though there were some good moments, and then to smash, you know, and then it was already a B-side, and then they make 10 changes on a B-side?
Yeah, I know. It was weird. And they dropped Gal Fuck You, which is our only person we really know on the team. He was the captain as well, Gal Fuck You. Hopefully he comes back for the third match.
What we don't understand in New Zealand is over there they don't really give the same level of fuck about the national game.
Nah. They're about their Super 14.
Yeah, their
whatever
Super
it is.
14's on, so it's not,
Top 14, I think, call it.
yeah. But there's very few countries in the world where they give the most fuck about their national side in any sport. Right?
Yeah, except
it's
us.
just sort of every now and then, like for the World Cup or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know,
Can I also, on that, firstly, the Anzac team got an absolute pumping.
Yeah,
by
it
the
was not
Lions,
good.
48-0.
I was watching that game, by the way. I went home after our event at Shed 22 and parked up and watched the last half of that. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Um,
Nil.
I tell you what's not good is fucking Sky, because my son had a concert.
Yeah.
Like his band was playing, so I went along to that. It was fantastic. But
How
so
did you get on?
It was really good.
Oh, nice.
Yep, very, very, lot better than I was at playing instruments when I was 18.
Like, surprisingly
And,
so.
and also, you realise what a boon it is to be a dude on stage.
Yeah.
He's got 4 good-looking guys in his band, and they're
yeah.
good. And
Is their,
and
their band name called the Panty Droppers? No?
no, but it was a great show, and sold a lot of tickets. My other son is their manager and promoter, Bears.
Yeah.
And so they made good money.
Oh,
He was running it like a mafioso guy. It was quite good to see. But anyway, as a result, I thought I'll start the rugby
Yeah.
and then just pause it on, I don't have the box.
Yeah.
No.
And it just would not play ever again. It was just spinning wheel.
Oh, you can't go back.
You can't just start. It just, the functionality is just so, like, could you not immediately put up the full replay? Just the second it's over.
Yeah.
Throw up the full replay. I mean, you've just played it, so however long it takes to upload that replay,
Yeah.
would it kill you to immediately do that, so we don't have to deal with your incredibly low bandwidth that you run?
Oh.
I couldn't agree more. I could dedicate
I mean, are
45
we in
minutes to
bed
this
with
entire
Sky still, or
podcast.
can we do it?
G Lane?
No.
No, well, just sort your shit out.
Certainly
Like,
not.
seriously, we pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
We pay a lot of money for your service.
That's quite
and
a lot
it's-
these days as well, isn't
And,
it?
and they're quite willing, but
Mine-
it just so frequently is shit.
Mine auto renewed as well because I was like, I got it for the whole year.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought the year deal.
And it became out. I was like, oh, damn it. I didn't really want to. There's no going back once
Yeah.
it's come out.
I had like 10 dudes around at my house, and they're all like online cancelling their
Yeah.
subscriptions. They were so angry about it. It's just like, we're just so used to it. Like, I follow a lot of those apps for teams.
Yeah.
Like MLB and such. And the functionality is just so much better. Why can't we get that functionality in New Zealand? Like, why?
You're asking questions I can't answer. Yeah. Man. It's like we
Just spend some money. Like, you charge so much money, just spend some money so the functionality's good.
Yeah, I can only agree with that because
Yeah.
having used some other streaming services, it's so much better.
Yeah.
So much better. So much more user friendly. Even like you're saying, even franchises over in the States can do it better
Yeah.
and easier. And if you want to watch the cricket as well, India versus England, you can watch it free on icc.tv.
Sky have the rights, by the way.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure, don't they?
I think if they had the rights, they'd play it.
Oh, okay.
I don't just think no one did. Hey, the Wars, though, they went 3-0 in terms of their reserve grade team, the Wahines and the Warriors. So a great triple header at home against the Tigers.
Yeah, concerns it was going to be a bit of a banana peel, wasn't there last week
when the Tigers scored first, I was like, oh, shit.
Here we go,
Oh, shit.
You know, because everyone goes, it's only the West's Tigers, but you could still beat the West's Tigers.
Yeah, and we talked to Richie Blackmore last week, and he was terrified that we were going to lose to them because they apparently were on the comeback after losing 8 in a row. They beat, what did they beat, the Roosters?
But that, I mean, that's quite within the Warriors' MO.
Yes,
totally.
Totally is.
Not, you know, you've got this terrible Luke Metcalf situation that's breaking hearts.
Yeah.
And so you really need to get this one in the bank.
Yeah.
You know,
Tanner Boyd, though, he played pretty well.
I was going to ask, how did he get on?
Yeah, really well. I was at the Mystics versus Tactics with 10, 11-year-old girls for a birthday party. And I was watching the Warriors. That's so
sexist. Why do the girls only want to watch netball? Can they not watch men's sport? The girls not like men. That's freaking sexist from those little girls.
But
support men's sport, woman.
What I was what I was going to say is I was watching it on my Sky Sport Now app, but there were so many dads there watching it on the Sky Sport app that the quality was horrific. It was like watching a pixelated game of rugby league.
Yeah.
And I felt like just turning around to all the other dads and go, guys, can we just consolidate? Can one of us come around my phone?
Has anyone got an iPad? Like biggest operation we've got.
Before G Tower was just working overtime out there.
Yeah, totally. It was
the Trust Stadium.
And plus, Sky in general has only really rustled up, about 15 people across the country.
Yeah.
They're only prepared for that many people to watch.
Yeah. Hey, take a quick break. We'll be back. Loads of shithousery going on over in England with this England-India series. It's good stuff. So Lord's third test, it's squared up 1-1. And they're pretty even, these teams. Like, I think they both scored 387 in their first innings, exactly. And then England got rolled for 195 or something around there.
Yeah, a little bit less or about right. Yeah,
and there was a bit of shithousery going on when they had to come out and face a couple of overs at the end of day 3 maybe, or day 2. And they started faking injuries and just trying to not, which was very Bazball.
It was, wasn't it? But I think, again, everyone knew that they didn't want to, you don't want to face Bumrah at the end of a day's cricket, do you really?
Shit, no.
So no matter how good you are or confident you are, you're not really going to want to do that. But man,
how many overs was it?
2. They needed to face 2 overs at the end of the day.
They should have been facing about 5. I think they had 20 minutes.
Yeah.
To get a couple in, and they were really taking their time. And allegations from, I think the Shubman Gill was not happy about the whole situation. He was coming in from third slip, telling people they need to grow a set of balls and shit like this. It was
it's good stuff.
Old school.
Yeah.
And then Stokes got absolutely cleaned up in the testicles. This is him. This is the audio from the stump mic.
Oh, in the deck! Oh, attempted push.
He's like, oh, in the deck! It's in the deck!
You shouldn't laugh. That's painful.
He's commentated his own.
It's so quick.
Yeah.
Oh, in the deck! Oh, attempted push.
Wow.
And he's on the ground. He
shouldn't laugh. That's painful.
Shouldn't laugh.
In the deck. It's him in the deck, and he lay on his back.
That's interesting footage from that.
And every India player just walked straight past him. Just looked down and went, let's see.
Arseholes.
No balls left in the over.
No balls left in the now.
Clever.
When people say they shouldn't laugh, laughter reveals your true character. You can't take it back. If you laugh at something shocking, then that's what you really think. You can't walk it back. You can't go, I shouldn't laugh. You laughed. Someone got hit in the dick. Seriously, who's not going to laugh when someone gets hit in the dick?
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Oh, in the deck! Oh, attempted push.
Especially when someone says, oh, in the dick, in the dick.
He's commentating his own demise. Oh, it's in the dick.
What's going through his head there? Do you think that he just goes, shit, this hurts so bad, I need everyone to know that it's hit me in the dick?
Isn't Kane Williamson working on some kind of new box technology?
Is he?
He's invested in a startup.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. So apparently there's been not since, I mean, of course the ACC tried to get the anchored box, but we couldn't get any funding for that at all.
I think Vittori said he was going to pony up some money, but he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Because it was the box anchor was anchored into your anus.
Yeah, with a butt plug.
Yeah, with a butt plug, so it would not move. It's rigid.
Yeah.
So, because the issue with the box
Yeah, that
at the
makes a
moment
lot of sense.
is it basically spreads the load of the new box, the current box, and there's no innovation.
So I could be wrong, but I think Kane Williamson is. I might have dreamt this, but I'm pretty sure Kane Williamson's investing in sort of a titanium injected polymer that actually
fucking
breathes a little bit, but also it takes a bit of the impact, like the vibration away from the dick.
Yeah, because that's the issue. Because you still get hit in the dick and it hurts hard.
Yeah.
So
can we? Is there any way we can look into that, or have I?
No, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
I've heard similar rumors.
Yeah.
Maybe
he's in the lab at the moment with his white coat on and some,
and just with those muscle guns, with the
He's got
who's the lab rat?
He's got the hairy Jav just kneeling on a desk with a box on and
just hammering away at him.
What happens when
you one of those things that you
knock a cricket bat
in? You knock a cricket back in. Just with
what happens when you cross over from pain into pleasure, though? Because my concern is what happens if the technology becomes too advanced and things start feeling a little bit too good. Like if you start getting small vibrations on the knob.
Yeah.
I mean, testing would be great for that as well, I suppose. Here, Jeff, go, oh no, that feels too good. Yeah.
Well, I think one of the reasons why our anchored box was shot back was because people were concerned the coach would put a little remote control on it like that chess player and little messages could be sent out.
Well, I think that was part of it. We said you could put a little vibrating thing on it, a couple of pulses mean pick the pace up. Yeah.
Push now.
Yeah, push.
Push. Box.
Box.
But it'd be like go slow for a couple of overs here. I've just got a little cheeky little flutter on.
So there's that last day of that, day 4, India 135 needed, with 6 wickets in hand.
How much in advance in terms, I know everyone's saying that Test cricket's dead, but in terms of the amount of interest and drama and stories generated, there's no stories generated at a T20. You're never tuning into, you're never reading the sports news for what the hell's happening in a T20. No. But Test cricket generates so much controversy.
And drama, yeah, you're right. And drama and stories.
Yeah. One day international, no one goes, do you hear what happened at the ODI between Zimbabwe and my ass?
No shithousery.
Nothing.
The dynamics that can kind of evolve over 5 days are amazing with people that way. Because if I spend 5 days straight with my partner, I want to fucking kill her. So it's the same with these guys. By the time the 5th day hits, no matter how much they love each other, just carnage ensues.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what's. So let's get rid of all the other forms of cricket.
I won't argue with that. FIFA Club World Cup finished this morning, and I only noticed it because Chelsea won. They beat Paris Saint-Germain 3-0.
Yeah,
but the Don was there. Donald Trump was giving them the trophy. I was like, that's weird. He never usually goes to any sporting events.
He goes to the UFC.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
He gets like about a 25-minute standing ovation. And then whoever wins comes over just to celebrate him. Also, he goes to NASCAR.
Okay, so he goes. But football for me, it didn't seem on brand for him.
No, but they've got the World Cup coming, don't they?
Oh, that's right, they do. Oh, so he was greasing up to the old FIFA president, Infantino.
I saw Chelsea was paying like $5 yesterday or something like that to win that game.
Maybe he had a briefcase that he needed to drop off to FIFA.
Yeah, potentially.
It's most realistic.
And friend of the podcast, Yannick Sinner, won Wimbledon. And that's probably the luckiest victory, I think, ever, because remember in the quarterfinals, he was losing 2 sets down. He was losing like 5-3 in the 3rd set.
To Dimitrov, eh?
Yeah, Dimitrov tore his pec and had to retire. Yeah. And even Yannick Sinner at the end was like, I don't know how that happened, but fuck. And he's gone on to win it. There you go.
Right.
Carlos Alcaraz.
So Carlos Alcaraz has had his number for the last couple of games. Yeah. I think he won the last 2. Is there an asterisk around these types of championships? I never quite understand how that works. Does he care?
You still got to beat Carlos Alcaraz.
And who did he beat in the semi?
I think he beat, was it Djokovic? Alcaraz beat Djokovic.
Oh, is that right?
But the women's side of the draw, Iga Swiatek.
She's quite young, isn't she?
6 love, she won. Now, if you got tickets to the women's final, Wimbledon, and it was over in 35 minutes, pay a lot of money.
Well, I went to the ASB. Is it the ASB now? The Heineken,
yeah,
whatever?
It's ASB, yeah.
It used to be the Heineken, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the women's was ASB and the men's was Heineken.
I always remember tuning in on Channel 1 to the Heineken Open.
Yeah. And Naomi Osaka just started crying and left halfway, through the game.
Why?
She's just left. No one even said why. She faked an injury, so she or something.
Was this the same tournament in which you got several warnings about being too noisy and talking loudly?
No. No, you're thinking about the one where... No, this was this year.
Oh, right.
It's this year, although it was quite...
Steamed.
Yeah. What's that stuff called? It's like orange.
Negroni.
No.
Oh,
Aperol.
Aperol Spritz.
Yeah.
Negroni. Whew.
But anyway, she
saying
packed
Negroni.
his head and quit in the final. So
And that was it?
yeah, and then they had the ceremony. You're like, nothing happened.
Yeah.
And it's a big build up.
Anyway, yeah,
That's
6
by the by.
loves.
No, what you're talking about has been this was years ago when I was at that very same thing.
Yes.
But a friend of mine got massively drunk, and some
Yes.
other stuff.
Yep.
And on the taxi on the way down, he said, "Why do we have to be quiet in the breaks?" And I was like, "Oh no, this is going to go badly."
No.
He just started ranting about why every other sport, cricket, people are getting abused, yelled, screamed out. Why does why tennis? And I was like, "Oh no!" And then he took that attitude into the ground and just started screaming in the quiet bits. Why do we have to be quiet? Why do we have to be quiet? Why do we have to be quiet?
Like a child.
Like a child. And then he yells something obscene at this ball boy. He goes, "The ball boy's fat. The ball boy's fat. Why do we have to be quiet?" And I'm trying to snake away from the seats to another part of the whole. And he was quite a famous guy, this guy. Quite famous. You guys probably know him quite well. And then, and it was I was trying to sneak away, but he was going, "Where are you going?" And he's following me. And I was trying to crab out of the.
It's like when a fart follows you. You're like ah.
I was trying to scuttle away like a crab with my drinks in hand, cross past people, pretend I didn't know him. And he's like, "Where are you going, man?" I'm like, "Away from you, you fucking loser."
But we've been hanging out all day.
Oh, fucking hell, that's...
Like, I hate when people get these ideas that they want to correct a wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, just like ring Radio Sport.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
get online and get angry.
Yeah, go on Twitter or something.
Yeah, don't take it to the coalface.
Don't spend $40 on a ticket.
It's like going, to Augusta and they're going, I really want to make a racket here. Just really make my point.
My in-laws found out that I vaped while they were watching the ASB Classic. I was lucky enough to get a courtside box.
Were you vaping courtside?
And it was early vape, so they weren't sure how to deal with that at the time. So now they just ban.
Yeah.
You can't get a vape anywhere near a tennis court. But at the time, it was just a couple of us 18, 19-year-olds that were lucky enough to be given a bottle of champagne and courtside. And I remember just blowing clouds for 4 or 5 hours straight. And then I got a phone call afterwards saying, "Hey, were you here? Did you happen to be courtside?" Were you the steam train courtside? So, yes, sorry, Liz. But anyway, you had that conversation and now I've moved on. But anyway, enough about the ASB Classic.
Excellent.
Just be so good if, someone's about to serve and there's too much. Can't see the ball. So what's that?
It's like grape smell.
Cinnamon, apple,
Someone
grape.
from Canterbury's in the stands. Cloud vaping.
Some people still love the cloud vape. They suck on the huge box.
Yeah.
And love a big cloud, don't they?
It gets you through, bad traffic on a motorway in Auckland. If you just see 5 cars ahead, there's just it's billowing out the window.
And the silhouette of 3 kids in the back.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few yours pleases to get through, but don't forget, if you are in Hamilton in the on the Waikato region this Saturday, we're at the Roaming Giant. Come and join us.
Be there.
Yep, come along. You could walk away with $5,500. But that game is sold out. That's been sold out, that France All Blacks game. So the next best thing is join us at Roaming Giant.
Oh, yeah.
So
I need to talk to you guys about something from Dunedin as well. I'll bring that up.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I've got a video I want to share with you.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Can we do it off air or are you doing it on air?
I'll do it on here.
Okay.
What's up, you guys?
Gotcha moment.
Okay, well, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with yours, please, and a potential court case. Okay.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Wowzers, what are you showing me there?
This is another issue.
That's dangerously problematic.
That's a problem. But look who's liked it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, that's not what I was going to show you. That's problematic. God, my feed is so problematic. But anyway.
My Instagram feed now is those stupid AI big feet.
Mine gets worse in winter. I've realised that.
Golf swings.
Just mine's seasonal. My pictures.
That's just a big bucket of urine.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Did you
urine slime I was making the other day.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just getting to my video.
Oh yes, your video.
Of you guys.
No, wait. Uh-oh. From
Look
Dunedin.
Look at this video.
Okay, was this from Dunedin?
So you guys, just some context.
Oh, okay. No, I know what it is.
Some context. You guys had a massive first night fever.
A huge first night fever in Dunedin.
And then all day you guys were like, no, we're going to take it easy.
Yeah.
We're not on
Pump the
tonight.
brakes.
We've got a job to do with the rugby. We're commentating.
Yeah.
Forsyth Bar. We've got a job to do. We're going to keep it pretty clean.
Sounds like us.
And then we're walking past an after party and go, we'll just nip in.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to pop in.
And this, as I left to go home, because I was staying with my dad and wanted to spend some time.
Just take a peek.
This is the table.
Just take a peek.
This is the table as I left.
Picture it.
Yeah, okay. I can see it. Yeah, there's a lot of there's gins, there's rums, there's beers.
As I left the table, you had 400 gins on your table. There's about 4 of you.
Yeah.
There's 10 gins there.
Look at us all looking. We're all looking at it to see how we're going to tackle it.
There's 5 bourbon and cokes.
I'm not sure where they came from.
Each one of you's got like a pint of beer as well. I'm going, bullshit. You said you were going to have a quiet second night. Absolute bullshit. Bullshit. It was not a quiet second night.
Well,
there were 25 drinks on your table when I left. And they were being squirreled up. There were squirreling you're squirreling drinks on your table at this after party.
It was an alcoholic squirrel.
Feels like we were getting ready for
nuts.
hibernation, actually. We were just kind of consolidating all the alcohol in the bar and just kind of looking at it going, how are we going to tackle this tonight?
And all of you had like this 1,000-eye stare where you were like, you weren't even talking.
Nah.
You're just ordering drinks and then getting through them.
Yeah. Well, I was in a motorhome, but the battery had gone flat, so the heater didn't work. So when I was with Joe Jury, so our only option is to put the beer jacket on.
Oh, the beer coat on. The beer blankie.
Yeah, the beer blankie. So that was my excuse.
Yeah, right.
That is what this weekend, these weekends are turning into, though, is just getting some drinks and figuring out how to tackle them. By the time the second night comes around, we spent some time with Kieran, dear friend of yours as well, on the Friday night. And you know what he's like on the beers is they just kind of disappear.
Yeah.
No matter, even though he's a lot smaller than he once was, Kieran, he still drinks like 140 kilo man.
He drinks like an ex-All Black captain. Where and when you're drinking with him, you find yourself getting wobbly on your feet, and then he's still talking absolutely clearly in a sensible fashion and getting punished by people wanting to talk code to him.
Yeah.
And being able to just defeat them so easily by actually knowing something about rugby, unlike everyone else in the country.
I tried to take him down. We've done this before with a few people, and I know you've been involved, Matt, where, there's the challenges, try and bring the rhino down.
Yeah.
And we were throwing fireballs at it, Negronis at it, and nothing was happening. All that was happening was I was getting more and more hammered and losing control. Joe fell over on a manhole.
That's right.
Full face plant. And he's like, "You guys all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're fine."
He's like one of those superheroes that the more you throw at them, the more powerful they get.
Yeah.
So like you're firing a weapon into them, they go. And you get back. He's only getting more powerful.
Turning into King Rat King.
Shots, let's go.
I know. It was a bit like that.
Meanwhile, you've wet your pants. You're like,
totally.
Yeah.
You're falling all over the bar.
And then the next day we're at breakfast. Joe and I, just chewing through a breakfast burrito. Get a ding. Oh, that park run was a bit hard this morning, boys.
Yeah.
What about you? It was like,
Jesus Christ.
You've been for a run.
In the meantime, we're having flashbacks.
I just bashed out a 25k before breakfast.
Yeah, we're having flashbacks of him explaining the 2011 line-out codes to us at 11:30 at night.
He said the equivalent of 5 bottles of tequila.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, boys, so it's been a fantastic evening.
Yeah.
A great time. I'm just going to head home. I've got to take my kids to sport in the morning.
Just the 4 of us taking on Cuba Street.
Yep, and then there'll be a quick run.
Kieran Reid
it is 4:30 a.m.
He pulled an all-time move with some selfie seekers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was
at the bar.
good.
They were like, "Hey, can we get a photo with you?"
The bar
he goes,
stuff.
Yeah, sure. Just you have to give us some shots though.
So fireballs for the whole bar.
Smart.
Yeah,
was
for
smart.
photos.
Yeah.
For a photo with him and Kieran Reid, the bartender and Kieran Reid, was 4 shots.
You know what Kieran's like? He said it in a far more nice way than what Joey might have explained there, but he charmed the bar staff and managed to get us some fireball shots. But geez, and then the second night, but back to what you were about that footage there. There's always allegations that the second night is going to be quieter.
Yeah.
We went back for a nightcap on our second night after Shed 22. Our nightcap consisted of 3 large hazies and a shot of fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You're lucky it wasn't red before
That's
bed.
not a nightcap. That's a night fedora. I know a night top hat.
Yeah.
That's how I get my night underway usually, with that amount of piss, and that's a nightcap to G Lane.
Yeah.
Hours.
I'm just still trying to figure it out.
You didn't do a red?
Do a red before bed. I went fireball instead.
Didn't wake up parched as.
You
don't feel like the red before bed, you wake up just far back.
That's a me you thing.
Yeah.
So I only share the red before bed when I'm rooming with you.
When we're sharing a bed.
Yeah.
Just
before you spill the entire contents of a glass on you.
It's a real, hotel staff killer, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The whole glass of red poured into the sheets of your hotel bed.
Well, the thing is, the only reason we do it is because it rhymes.
I know.
There's no reason otherwise that we do.
The only reason we
just because it rhymes doesn't mean they're not crimes.
Because then in the morning we'll be at the airport and you go, wine before flying?
It's just alcoholism. It's just alcoholism hidden behind rhyming.
Okay, let's get into it. We've got a few yours pleases to get through, so let's get into the first one.
Hello, lads.
G'day, mate.
Just wanted to comment on Manaya's outrageous remarks on Monday about Formula 1 drivers not being athletes. Manaya, you can't even swing a golf club without falling over. Get yourself down to a golf cart track, do 20 laps, and I'm sure there'll be sweat beating down that little sweaty fat face of yours, mate. Fuck yous, love yous.
Don't play that one too.
That got out of hand quickly.
We'll never stop hearing about that. Now, he didn't make that claim that F1 drivers aren't athletes.
Yeah, he did. He just said that.
That's hello 1971. We want your comment back.
Yeah, that's how we felt about it too.
Yeah. And I mean, it was in the same sentence he says that Coley was overrated as well. I think he was just throwing out hot takes.
Oh no, I'll back him on the Coley's overrated.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Yours, please.
Hey fellas, just been listening to your bicycle games Tour de France chat. Being a middle-aged white male, I've been watching the Tour de France. Yeah. Just wondering if you've seen the USA national champion, Quinn Simmons. He really does stand out in the peloton. He's got the full Joe Dirt spec, flowing mullet, moustache goatee combo, sideburns, hoop earrings, and a full Stars and Stripes lycra number. It's a glorious sight. Very America, fuck yeah.
You love that?
Excellent.
God, I love watching the Tour de France. It's so pleasing. Every village is just so beautiful and
it is just
drone shots. It doesn't even matter what's happening. It's just so. I don't know. It's like It's just like having your eyes massaged or something. It's beautiful.
A giant promo for France. So
fuck yeah.
When we got back to the hotel room in Wellington, we were double dual screening. We had the Tour de France on the hotel thing, and then we had the cricket on the laptop. I reckon I woke up at about 2 a.m. It was both of them still blaring, like, and didn't watch any of it. But that is great, the Tour de France. There he is. Look at him. Look at the state of him.
Oh, he's beautiful.
That is magnificent.
That's
good,
Quinn Simmons there.
Yeah,
and that's a lot.
He's the guy that was leading when we were like, who the
That's a lot of drag.
But that's good. But I like that because traditionally the Tour de France cyclists are devoid of any sort of personality because they've had it trained out of them.
Well, you don't want to, you're normally doping, so you don't want to have any personality because you don't want anyone to look at you. You don't want anyone to...
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Right, to be fair, apparently a couple of months ago that's what he looked like, and he decided to kind of shape it all up for the Tour de France.
Well, someone's saying
I think cyclists don't have much personality in general because they just have to be people. They're just you're turning yourself into a machine.
Yeah.
Well, someone's saying that Mashi looks a bit like Tadej Pogacar.
Tadej Pogacar.
A bigger Tadej Pogacar. And obviously Vingegaard we've called the emaciated Tim Southey. He's just got a very Tim Southey vibe to him.
Why doesn't the ACC just commentate the whole Tour de France next year? From a vehicle.
I reckon that maybe the last 500 metres is probably the best part.
I'm over there.
I'll do it from France.
From over there.
Like in a... You get the rights to do it from a RV.
Yes.
Shall we just come up behind them?
I could just see us getting in all sorts of trouble. Like
it would be so bad.
Occasionally like cyclists go into the back of like support vehicles and shit like that.
That person that held up the Hey Grandma sign.
Yes. And then the inflatable arch fell down last year as well. Just clotheslined all the cyclists.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a disaster. Anyway, next one, yours, please.
Yeah, G Lane, after a favour here, mate. 2004, teaching at a primary school in Hamilton, left for London as a leaving gift. Avril Ford organised a Beige Brigade shirt for me, wore it with pride a lot of the time away. However, on an away trip for the cricket club I was playing for, travelling in the back of a furniture van, which turned into a mobile UFC octagon, it got soiled. Can you hook me up a new one? Cheers, mate.
Yeah, well, there you go. Avril Ford, mother of Paul Ford. Primary school teacher and former primary school teacher in Hamilton. So obviously that gentleman there got a farewell gift from the great Avril Ford. You can get a new one. I'll get you a new one. Just go to the beigebrigade.co.nz or even the ACC shop.
It feels like a dangerous precedent to send.
He's asking you a favour, and your favour is go and buy one.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Yeah. Well, my fault he UFC'd it to fucking pieces in the back of a furniture removal van.
And so he was fighting Paul Ford's mum in the back of a car.
No, I think Avril just gave it to him as a farewell gift when he went on his OE, you see. And then I think what he's saying is on the return leg of a club cricket match.
Oh, okay.
Transporting the team in the back of a furniture removal truck.
Classic.
It's very people smuggling vibes to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, next one, yours, please.
Hello, boys. Andrew from Napes. Just a second or two short of half-time at the rugby in Wellington. The French fella's got a yellow card confirmed. Geordie Barrett gets a ball thrown forward into an outstretched hand. That's a yellow card. Geordie Barrett almost gets made a paraplegic. They're the same offence, worth the same penalty. Go and fuck yourself, rugby. You can eat my dick.
I was trying to say the exact same thing.
Can we get rid of that whole thing, the knockdown? What the frick is the point of that? And the mark. I know this is talked about constantly, but they've got to get rid of the mark. What is the frickin' point of the mark? It's like some kind of ancient thing.
Yes.
Because you can't smash anyone in the ear anymore.
No.
So what are you trying to protect? But the other thing is, don't you want that? It's an exciting thing. So you put the kick up.
Yeah.
Guy catches it. You want him to get monstered and then try and sort of defend his line.
Let's stop the game.
Stop the game there.
Whoa,
we all walk back and then we'll kick the ball.
And I think that the exact same argument is to be made for the intentional knock-on because the intercept try is one of the most exciting parts of a union of a game of code.
What are we trying to stop? Who cares? And the penalty for it is so vast.
Yeah.
For what freaking reason?
A yellow card, yeah.
For just rushing up as a defender? I don't quite understand it. I never have.
The person threw the ball into his hand. His hand was out.
That rule is so stupid.
Yeah, you're right.
Just get rid of both those laws right now. Just get rid of them.
But also, he receives a headbutt to his face.
Yeah.
He gets clotheslined, headbutted, yellow card.
Yeah.
Puts a hand out, yellow card. Doesn't make sense.
Rugby needs to sort its shit out.
Next one. Yours, please.
Boys, not sure if you're aware of this, but just as Tabatabanawe raised that Dave Gallagher trophy to celebrate our win, Queenstown was hit with one hell of an earthquake. I think 4.3.
Queenstown.
So it was just added element. I tell you, I thought my new TV and sound system had really just elevated things. Anyway.
Well, that's great.
Love you.
This reminds me of the time that my father still claims that he was taking a shit at the time of the Christchurch earthquake. And it really added
and it was like, holy,
fuck.
Yeah, 4 in the morning.
He put fibre in my diet, maybe.
Yeah, and that's what that reminds me. I can imagine that, actually.
So that's quite good. So as he lifted the Dave Gallagher 4.3 Richter scale earthquake in Queenstown, of all places. I didn't think Queenstown was that shaky.
No, it's very shaky, Queenstown.
Well,
at some point, it's just going to plop right into the Wakatipu.
We arrived in Wellington on Friday, landed, earthquake. It was like the most stereotypical thing to happen in Wellington. It was windy, rainy, earthquake. We're like, okay, we're done.
We've got everything.
We've got everything we need from Wellington. Let's go. Next one. Yours, please.
Glenn here from Woongas. You've never once answered one of my questions. So what about just saying, Glenn, you're out there or something?
Glenn. Thanks, Glenn.
Glenn, how much have you had to drink?
I think Glenn might have had a couple of nightcaps. Maybe a couple of
G Lane nightcaps.
I think there's a good chance Glenn doesn't remember sending that.
Yeah, well, we've played it, Glenn. So there we go.
There you
we
go.
can't answer your question, though.
You didn't ask a question.
You didn't answer one. You didn't ask one. So.
The question was, do we think you're wasted? Yeah. You did sound pretty wasted.
Couple less drinks. Pick up the tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll get to them all, Glenn. I assure you.
Glenn was on 30.
Get to the point.
He was on 33 then, wasn't he?
Yeah. You know, put a question mark on the end of that question rather than not saying a question at all, and then we might answer it.
And we're happy to answer them.
Glenn from Wanganui.
Yep. Thanks for your
Have we got one more?
feedback.
That's it.
That's us.
That's us done.
Lovely note to end on.
For a Monday. Thanks for joining us on the agenda. And we'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget, if you want to go deeper into the Warriors, the Mad Monday guys will be back this week to basically dissect that one for you. But otherwise, we'll see you in a Moz.
Love yous.
All right.
Cheers.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.